Okay guys, so new tires have arrived for the Ranger 900. Finally picked up a set, and I think I'm going to be pretty happy with these. These are the Sedona Rockabilly tires. So I think they're pretty neat looking, guys. They got a nice tread to them, nice sidewall to them. They're not terribly priced. These are an 8-ply tire too, so I really like that. Size 28, 10, 14 is the tire size. I guess they're saying it's a 255, 70, 14. That's the metric size. The Rockabilly. I guess these are what they're calling a rock tire, but according to their tread, they look like they're going to be a good tire for what I do most of the time. So they look like a good all-terrain tire, maybe more towards a mud tire looking, but I like how they're squared off. See, they're not kind of roundish like a lot of the newer UTV tires are kind of getting roundish. These are more the square kind of truck type tires. So anyway, wanted to give you a quick look here before I get them mounted. I'm going to get them mounted as soon as I can. Probably tomorrow. But I just got these. Pretty excited to get these things on the machine, but I have to get them mounted first. Well, I got them mounted up, guys. And I have to say, they look awesome. I love the look. I love the look of the rim, the tire. Everything is just, I really like it. Got these set to about 10, 12 PSI. It says 8 PSI on the sidewall there for running around. I tend to go on the higher side of air pressures. I just think they seem to ride a little better with a little more air. You can adjust that to whatever you like, but I'm going to try that, try 10, 12 PSI, see how that is. They look like they are pretty close to 28 inches, a true 28 inches with that 10, 12 PSI in them, guys. So we'll see. Love the look of these. Hopefully they're not too luggy. They look like they might be a little luggy. Hopefully that don't translate into kind of a rough ride, but we'll see, I guess. Maybe I might have to air them down a little bit, but we'll see. I'm going to go get the Ranger. We'll start getting these things bolted on. I can't wait. So there it is, boring, plain Jane, factory rims and tires. Not for long. Been a long time coming getting these. Had the rims for 2 months, finally got the tires here, so we're gonna get these on. One thing I will mention is I've done the arched and forward control arms up front. You can see that to be able to fit these big 28-inch tires. Also, You ain't got to do anything to the rear, but I do have the arched lower control arms. So I do have them. You don't really need them to fit 28s, but it helps with ground clearance. They're a stronger control arm too. So anyway, let's get to getting these old ones off, get the new ones on. Okay, so the first one is on. Just a little improvement, huh? Okay, so these rims, a few things I'm finding out. It is really, really tight for these to fit, for the lug nuts to fit inside these rims. They sent these lug nuts, and they have a little tool. They're like locking lugs, and they go inside here, and you need it because this is tight. I mean, there's hardly any room in there to get this tool in there. So just taking my time trying to get this on there square. Another thing with these Rangers is you want to make sure you have enough stud to use aluminum wheels. I know on the older Rangers sometimes you got to get longer studs. These appear to be long enough. They might have changed that with the 900s. You can see there's quite a bit sticking out with the steel rim here. But I feel like I got enough stud, so I don't think I need longer studs, so we're going to run with these, thankfully. But I'm going to get this other side on and we'll take a look at it with it on the ground. Well, there she be. I'm really liking it, guys. Let me get a side view. Yeah, I like it. I think it's gonna work out. I just dropped it down, probably gonna settle down a little bit. Haven't checked my clearances, but these control arms are supposed to allow for a 28-inch tire. The forward A-arms. So let's get the rest of them on. So there we go, guys. Got them all bolted on. Like I said, I think it's awesome looking. The gray rims go perfect with the gray diamond plate accents that I have on the Ranger. I just measured them. They are actually about a 27-inch tire. Once you get the weight of the Ranger on it. So it's 27 inches from the bottom of the ground to the top of the tire. With about 10 to 12 PSI in them. You can always air them up. You will get a little more height out of them, but I'm going to try this. I did take it out for a quick little spin to settle the suspension, and I think I'm gonna like this pressure or this PSI for the tires, but we'll see. I'll play around with it. Some people are probably gonna ask, why didn't I go bigger? Because I've got all kinds of clearance. I've got no clearance issues at all with these tires. They clear all kinds of room. Could I have gone bigger? Yes, I could have gone bigger. Thinking with them forward A-arms, you could probably put a 30-inch tire on these. Now keep in mind, a 30-inch tire is not going to be actually 30 inches big. They're always, you know, sized down a little bit from what they say, but you could probably go with a 30 on here. Guys, I like this size tire. It's big enough to kind of fill everything out on these 900s, but yet not so big that you're going to be breaking axles and causing extra steering wear and suspension wear and stuff. I just think it's a really good size for these 900s. It's all really, you know, what you're doing with your Ranger. This doesn't have no lift on it. All I got is the forward and arched control arms, front and back. But you know, if you're going in deep mud, yeah, you're gonna probably want a bigger tire and probably a lift on your machine. Thing is, when you start lifting these up and you put bigger tires, then you start getting kind of tippy on hills. So I don't really like to lift these. I like to leave them alone and just get a little bigger tire under them. You get a little better clearance and everything, and you still get the longevity of all your parts without having extra wear. But that's just my take on it, guys. It's what I've done with my Rangers. I use my Ranger pretty much every day. Usually put at least a few miles on it every day, and I'm driving mostly on hard pack, gravel, dirt, grass. Don't do a whole lot of mudding, but I do go through a little bit of mud every once in a while. So match your machine for what you're gonna do, guys. Don't try to build something, a mud machine, if you never take it on mud, because then you're gonna end up not liking how it drives or anything, and then you're not going to drive it. You put too much money in these things to not use them. So anyway, guys, that's what I've done. I'm going to end her right now. I'll probably do another video when I get some miles on these things and let you know what PSI I do settle on and how I like to ride and everything. But I'm thinking I'm going to like these tires pretty good, guys. So I guess I'm going to probably take this thing for a quick little ride and put her away for the night. And I guess I'll see you guys.